When I wrote the song "The Man with the Green Thumb," it's all I played, and even when I was playing the guitar for myself in my hotel room, because I loved it so much. I still do. So simple. Now that song's, that song I wrote a couple of years ago. And it was a difficult time for me. My wife had met somebody else, and things happen. And I used to play it, and it made me weep. But it must have been for a reason. I would sob and sob, but I played the song because the song was what allowed me to let all this emotion out. Because I was stuck, I was tight like this, and because I had a tour booked. I came back from a tour in America. Then my wife dropped the bomb on me, and then 2 days later I had to go on tour in England for a month, and I had to go out and play and everything, knowing that I wasn't going to come back home again, And my whole life was like taking your life as you know it and going upside down. Okay, now what are you going to do, And I had to get tough to get through that, And I remember there were about the first 2 weeks it was pretty hard going, but I got through the shows, and I think some people who were pretty tuned into me sent me emails saying, "Are you all right? We could see something wrong. You weren't as happy as you normally are, or whatever, But I remember one night I was playing my Aboriginal song, Initiation, and I was playing in a place. There was about 400 people. And it was like in a semicircle, and I actually played on the floor, and the seats went up and around like that. And I was actually in front of the PA. I was in front of the sound system, and my guitar sounded so incredible. My sound man in England, Bubba, his name is. He's so brilliant. And I started playing this song and getting that groove going, and all of a sudden I felt like a wind around me, and it just went whoosh. And as I was playing, I felt some release happen to me because of this song and that feeling. And it was that night, that after the show, that I went back to the hotel, I started playing this song, and bang, out, then the tears started flowing, and I got a release. But until that point, I was like that. But something happened that night, and I sensed it. I felt it around me, and it was whirling around me like that, and then it just went up, and it was like that. And I sensed it. I had a similar experience because of music, and something happened to me one night. I was about to I had just told a story about Chet Atkins, and I was about to sing this song, "I Still Can't Say Goodbye," like that, and I felt this hand on my shoulder, and I thought it was the guy, one of the stage hands, coming up to say, "Excuse me, someone's car's on fire in the car park, can you make an announcement?" or whatever. That's what I thought. So I said, and I want to dedicate this to Chet with all my love, and da-da-da. I felt this hand, and I went like that. There's no one there. But it was a hand on my shoulder. Yeah. So we don't know how to explain that, because we can't see it. But, as the good book says, faith is the absolute certainty in things that we can't see.